Hey, have a really good time at the family reunion, Morgan.
We will.
Yeah, you get to hold on to that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take him to celebrate with his big brother.
Okay, thank you.
Wanna say bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Here, I thought you could use this.
Thank you.
You know you're a far more generous person than I am.
Oh, I doubt that.
Really? I've seen proof. After everything you did for Carly and her sons, they shut you out of a hugely important event and you just send them away with a smile?
Well, Carly's family situation is complicated. I knew that when I married her, and right now I'm not a good fit. I have confidence that will change eventually.
So you're just content to sit back and bide your time while Carly spends quality time with her ex?
What are my options? What am I supposed to do? Yell and scream till I'm reluctantly invited?
No. You have to be a little more subtle than that.
All right. What would you do in my place?
Punish? Create nasty little dramas to make Carly miserable?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. After she came back from spending her time with her family and friends, maybe she'd find a strategically placed thong or an empty bottle of some wildly expensive champagne or handcuffs. And if that didn't work, arrange to have her find another woman in your bed.
Are you offering?
I'm not above it. Something tells me you are.
Well, it depends. Are you bringing the handcuffs?
Let's try. But you're far too rational and in control for sexual game one-upmanship. Me, on the other hand, I made an art form out of it, which explains why I don't have a relationship. And you and Carly are headed for a long and happy one.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Carly may be many things, Lorenzo, but she's not stupid. She's got a great thing going, and she knows it. She's not going to mess that up. Hey, Dad!
Hey! How you doing? All right?
Yes, I am.
Huh?
Mom says I do not have to go back to the rents.
Never. If
Yay.
you don't want to.
You're home now, sweetheart. Where you belong.
I'm not going to jail.
No, you're not. You know why? Because you didn't do anything wrong.
Jason,
Hey, buddy.
did they tell you? I'm home. Good.
I know. And now you don't have to be sad or afraid anymore. Everyone knows you didn't kill AJ.
But I know who did.
What are you talking about?
I know who killed AJ.
We were so close to having Michael, AJ's son. We could have made up for so many mistakes.
Actually, I'm quite surprised that Carly agreed to let us have Michael in the first place.
Once again, Michael was taken from us, just like AJ, just like Jason.
Oh, I am so tired of you talking about Jason like he is dead.
He might as well be, Monica. The person that woke up from that coma is not my son.
Jason suffered brain damage. It changed his life. It wasn't his fault.
No, it never is. It's always AJ's fault. He was drunk. He was driving the car, something which you reminded him of every single day of his life. I don't understand you, Monica. How could you forgive Jason so easily when he became one of Sonny's hitmen, and you could never forgive AJ? Don't you think he felt that you didn't love him in the same way that you loved Jason? Or maybe you didn't think about him at all.
My love for AJ was never in question. But unlike you, I never supported the choices he made or the man he was becoming.
You have no idea, Monica, the pain that he went through.
Oh.
The guilt that warped his life. He could never shake off the accident. He blamed himself every single day. He needed your forgiveness. You turned your back on him.
You are sounding so much like a broken record, Alan. I have
Please
heard...
stop fighting. I know dredging up AJ's murder again is upsetting, but don't lash out at each other.
Well, I've had enough. Actually, I've had more than enough.
You should get down on your knees And thank God that you were not raised in this house, that you didn't go through the hell that AJ went.
Come on, Ellen, you can't blame Monica for the way AJ turned out. At some point, responsibility reverts.
I do blame her. I blame everybody, including myself, most of all. AJ never had the unconditional love and support in this family. Maybe if he had, he wouldn't have gone down the road where he met up with the person who eventually killed him. A doctor. Of course, it had to be a doctor.
I remember the blonde lady, Dr. Adair. She's the one who killed AJ.
I never mentioned Rachel's name to Michael. I never said anything about what happened to her.
I saw the whole thing. Dr. Adair said AJ was evil and she didn't want him to hurt anybody else.
And you just remembered this all of a sudden? Did Jody help you? I don't think we need to be talking about Jody right now.
Jody isn't real. I don't see her anymore.
Since when, Michael?
Reese, you're not investigating a crime.
Since our session with Dr. Thomas today.
The only thing that matters right now is that you did not kill AJ. You only thought you did because you were confused, you were upset.
And you're right about Dr. Adair. She admitted to everything in a letter.
Jimmy and I going. I'll pickle you.
Well, doesn't this look festive?
Rick,
I'm sorry, I was under the impression that I was invited.
You were. You were. By me.
you must be in a fantastic mood.
Well, whether I like it or not, Rick's your brother. That makes him family. And after the way he handled my father today, listen, inviting him over here was the least I could do.
All right. Well, I appreciate what you did.
That's not a problem. I enjoy sticking a pin in Durant's massive ego.
Well, it's more than that. I think all Durant wants to do now is take Michael away from us. And you used your position to stop him from doing that. So, you know what, Rick? Sometimes, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where you're starting to feel like like a real brother, you know?
Hey, Dad, come here.
Yes.
What's up?
I'm not convinced that Rachel killed AJ. And I know Sonny and Carly don't want to hear this right now. They just want this whole thing to be over.
Yeah, don't we all?
Of course.
What, you just can't let it go? Well, it's the story of my life, too.
I spoke to Rachel the night before she was murdered. She told me she saw Dr. Thomas coming out of AJ's room at the exact moment that he was killed. So, of course, I go over there, I question him. He knows. I'm thinking maybe Dr. Thomas killed Rachel to keep her from busting him.
So how do you explain Rachel Adair admitting that she killed AJ? Huh?
Timing is
Yeah,
very
come on,
convenient.
Reese, look. Rachel's dead. AJ's dead. Michael is home. It's over, okay? Let it be over.
Yeah, can I speak to Dr. Thomas's assistant, Nella, please? Could you have her call me? It's Sam McCall. No, I don't need to speak to Dr. Thomas. Can you just have her call me as soon as she gets this message? Okay. Is Michael okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Doesn't sound like it.
Michael thinks he's fine. Sonny and Carly want to believe it.
You don't?
Michael says he remembers seeing Rachel Adair kill AJ.
What? Just like that after all these
I mean,
months?
it's a lie, right? It's gotta be. And the only one who can convince Michael is
Dr. Thomas. And the only way he would do that is if he killed AJ and killed and framed Rachel.
Maybe it doesn't even matter, Sam.
What, Jason?
AJ deserved to die for what he did to Michael. And Rachel Adair tried to frame Courtney and blackmail her.
And what, she deserved to die just like that? Dr. Thomas is allowed to walk away?
I don't give a damn about Dr. Thomas. Or Rachel Adair. The only one I care about in all this is Michael. I mean, you should have seen him at Sonny's. He was happy. He hasn't smiled that way since before the kidnappings. I mean, this kid has been through hell and he thinks it's finally over. And what am I supposed to do? Just start it all again? For what?
To protect him.
There's
Jason.
other ways to protect him. Dr. Thomas could disappear. He could have a traffic accident.
And the truth is supposed to stay locked up inside of Michael. Is that what you want?